Since the 1650s, Flushing has been a community for refugees. When members of the Society of Friends began fleeing from Peter Stuyvesant's Protestant persecution, religious dissidents of New England were able to settle in the area. Then, in the early 1800s, groups of African Americans, drawn by the tolerance shown to Quakers, settled in the area as well. The community began to flourish and solidify. Direct rail service to New York City was installed in 1854. Then, after the Civil War, residents increased greatly, in part because trolley lines and the electrification of the railroad helped Flushing to become a commuter residence. In the early 20th century, a subway line was added to connect Manhattan with the area, and apartment buildings replaced larger houses. This helped to increase Flushing's resident population. Later in the 20th century, a surge of Asian immigrants came to Flushing. Many Japanese, Chinese, and Koreans came. Another wave of immigration followed in the 1980s. 20% were Chinese, 20% Korean, but there were also groups from India, Colombia, Afghanistan, Guyana, Dominican Republic, Pakistan, and Philippines, and El Salvador. In the mid-1990s, downtown Flushing, which is centered on Main Street and Roosevelt Avenue, has become an area of commerce with a vast array of Asian banks and businesses. Chinese and Korean immigration and residence in Flushing has almost doubled in the last 2 decades. Yeah, that's the direction we have to go. Is that the temple? No. Not even close. I have to go down Holly Avenue. Yes, Holly Avenue and Kissimmee Boulevard. We're walking that way. So, begin our walk. The temple is not far from here. Interesting. This is a side of Flushing we never get to see. We've always gone to the downtown, busy, crazy area, or over to the Flushing town center. But this is just a regular neighborhood. There's even a pizza shop and fried chicken, even though it's predominantly Asian here. But everybody likes pizza. Coming up on Bone or Bowney Street. Turn left here. Ah, there it is. You know, it looks so much bigger on the website photos. That's it. That's the temple. Home of the Hindu Temple Society of North America, but popularly known as the Ganesh Temple. This is the first traditional Hindu temple built in the United States. Ganesha is one of the most worshipped of the Hindu deities, with his distinctive elephant head. Built on Bound Street, on land that was bought from the Russian Orthodox Church. This incredible Hindu temple was originally begun in 1970 for the rapidly increasing Hindu immigrant population of New York. Built in the South Indian style by skilled craftsmen and temple builders from India, the idol images are carved from granite imported from India as well. The temple itself is a thriving place of worship and a popular community center. Non-Hindu visitors are also welcome.
My name is Dr. Uma Mysurikar, President of the Hindu Temple Society of North America, also known as Sri Mahavallabha Ganapati Devasthanam, located in Flushing, New York. The ceremony that took place from June 1st through the 5th was called Kumbhabhishekam ceremony, that is reconsecration of the deities. Essentially, about 5 deities were reconsecrated, and this process of reconsecration is a ceremonial process from the point of having these deities which were removed from their original places, kept in a special place for the last almost 2.5 years. And now once the altars, or what we call sannidhis, are ready, these go back into their positions, and that procedure is called consecration or reconsecration process. These Kumbhabhishekam celebrations or reconsecration celebrations are extremely important according to Hindus, and these take place once every 12 years in an already existing temple. However, if the temple is newly constructed or renovated, the deities have to be replaced or placed back in their positions. As part of the reconsecration ceremonies, an elephant was brought here on the 5th of June. Elephant, as you know, represents almost looks Ganesha. Lord Ganesha looks like an elephant face. First of all, in Hinduism, every animal is looked upon with a sense of divinity, and we respect and we pray for these. And it is believed that the Lord, when we first consecrate, he doesn't even want to see the human beings. First he looks at his own creation, his creation, which is himself, and then wants to see either a cow or an elephant, some animal, because this is very close to him. See, the very purpose of coming into a temple is to take as much of energy as possible, because in Hinduism the whole worship is based on energy. You see, even though these deities are seen, but the deities just represent the forms, but the real power is the energy, female energy, male energy, both of these. So when we offer these harati with the lighted wicks or the lamps, and then the priest comes and gives it to the devotees and they take it, in other words, they are trying to take that blessing, that energy of that particular deity. Consecrations take place every 12 years. That's because, according to Hindu scriptures, to sort of re-energize the temple. In any place of worship, or any place for that matter, the good people come, bad people come. But the Lord welcomes everybody. But then the very fact some of the bad people also come, they throw in the bad energies too, which then dilutes the real power, real energy. And therefore, to rejuvenate this happens every 12 years.
Are you kidding me? Temple is closed. You know, I made sure I checked the website before I made the journey here, and it said it was open. And apparently the hours are different than what it says on the website. People don't update their websites. Can't trust them. I figured it was too good to be true. The guard busted me, but at least I got a little bit. And now I'm going to take a look at the canteen. Underneath the temple is the community canteen that serves some of the best South Indian dosas to be found in the city. The beauty, serenity, and friendliness of the Ganesh temple is matched by the deliciousness of the food below, making the Hindu Temple Society of North America a delight to all the senses. Well, I'm not going to make it a wasted trip. There's a lot to see on the outside here, but more importantly, I have images from the temple out in Robbinsville, New Jersey, that I'm going to be showing you now. So you can at least get a sense of what an inside of one of these is actually like.